Say hey. I love you. Hey, Kiki. I have been busy frying chicken. Went to the grocery store this morning, ran some errands, and came home and been cooking all day. So I canceled my live just to hang out. I don't know, I might go live later. Get caught up on my house chores where I was got flour all over the kitchen. Hope you're doing good and having a good day. I've been doing chicken duty, farm duty, garden duty, cooking duty. I'm so tired. Yeah, that's why today I was like, forget it. After I eat, I'm taking a nap. The dishes can wait. So they're waiting on me. It was worth it though to see some happy children in the house. There's something else. What's your plans for the evening, Kiki? I was watching some of this on Betty's channel, and it's kind of confusing to me. So hey, yeah, I was watching this here. I was just saying, and I saw where you shared. He apologized to Mama T, but am I hearing this right? Mama T didn't accept his apology. Is that right? Did she accept his apology or not? Hey, Tara. So did she accept his apology? Crazy Chicken Lady? I hope y'all are doing good. I was going to take today off, but I got to watching this here, getting ready to go do the dishes, and I wanted to ask, so are they cool or not? Do you know Crazy Chicken Lady and Tara? You didn't watch her today? Yeah, they're still on right now, like right here. And I believe Ernie was on Katie's channel, or Katie was on Ernie's. Yeah, you shared it, but I didn't hear what the answer was. I was confused what the answer was. Oh, you just got home from Chapel Hill? Well, I think it was, I don't know, Crazy Chicken Lady. You shared it. I don't know whose panel it was. I just wanted to know if is their beef squashed or not? Are they all back together again or not? I don't think she answered. Okay. Okay. So where does that leave everything? Oh, thanks, Tara. I appreciate that. And when I cover stuff like this, people say not to cover drama. Makes no sense. There's SDA saying I got some good shorts. I commented on SDA's post. I got my birthday money from my dad today, so I went and got groceries and came home and cooked. You went in to say hi, but went outside. Hey, El Kennedy. It's always good to see you. Maybe El Kennedy knows. El Kennedy, did they make up? I thought I'd hang out for a bit and see what everyone is doing today. Victoria's Secrets is having their yearly sale. Did you really? Oh, that's awesome, Tara. Now, do you go to a particular mall? I love the mall. Oh, my birthday is on the 20th. He always sends it early, especially if it falls on like Father's Day weekend. He always sends it early. I'll be 54 on the 20th. I was planning a cookout on the 22nd, but nobody's responded, so I guess I'll cancel that. Crabtree Mall. That's a nice mall. Thanks, El Kennedy. Excuse me, I appreciate that. Y'all know what I bought too. I bought fried chicken. Well, I went and got chicken and I fried it. I posted the video. Just have a block party and invite. Well, I was trying to. That's why I invited everybody here. Yeah, I guess I'll just invite the neighbors. Oh, really, Kiki? I feel 100 years old. I feel like all my good years are gone. Um, you ate it. Oh, I love PF Chang's. Oh, I like the orange chicken. Their orange chicken is so good, and their spring rolls are so good. Yeah, I see people post stuff from high school, and I'm like, wow. I mean, has it really been that long? Like where they're getting ready to have a 30-year um, reunion. Some of my friends are, not me, some of my friends are. Getting older is not for the faint at heart. I told you once I can travel again. I'm coming to take you out to eat for. Oh, Tara, you're sweet. You're sweet. You don't have to do that, but I'd love to see you visit. Just your company is enough. See, she's got traders up there as Mama TT. Not sure what that's all about. Do y'all know what that's all about? I'm not sure I understand this part of it. And they were mad that Mama T is like dressed like a queen. Why is that making them mad? Tara, do you know if he accepted her apology? Or are they all back together again? If I was in your area, Gypsy, I would for sure join your party. Well, thank you, El Kennedy. I appreciate you. I think we're just going to cook out and I don't know, maybe we'll go to the river or something. It is on 22nd, so my birthday's not till the 20th. Is this weekend Father's Day? It is, isn't it? I guess I need to put a Father's Day card in the mail. Oh, I understand. That's okay. Well, I'll just go live and we can hang out live then. We'll do that. We'll hang out virtually. We can do that. Yeah, it's weird. It was a troll. I don't know. Is she embracing the troll now? I don't know. I don't understand a lot of it. I guess I don't keep up with it enough to know what the hell's going on. I sure the hell don't know what's going on. I was just asking. I saw Crazy Chicken Lady had shared it, and I was just kind of confused. So I thought, well, I'll go live and ask. Okay, I want to ask y'all, did y'all happen to see where Plunder, if you don't follow Plunder, sub up to her? She's great at covering cases, and she released some of the details of the Madeline SOTO case and what that Stefan STERNS did to her. I shared it on my community wall. It's worth a watch. Uh, if you don't follow her, she's really good. I think long time ago, like right when I first started over here, Liz Gaspari shared Plunder, and I would just think she is awesome. She always like ends it with a poignant scripture. I like people like that, make you think. Tina knows what's going on. Yeah, I do too. You haven't watched it? Well, I'm telling you what, I eat a gummy before you listen to it. It's disgusting, but they've released how she was unalived and she fought back. It was, she was strangled, and she was strangled during the commission of a rape. Um, so it's something. It's on my community wall if you want to listen to it. Yeah, I like Plunder too. Yeah, she's not like over the top or anything. She's like just real mellow, and I like that. But it's odd to me. You know how I've often talked about Michael Jackson's mother, and I blame the mother a lot in these scenarios where, like, Miss Jackson claimed that she didn't know that Joe was on her girls, Jackson, but Latoya says in her interview that it was a 700 square foot house. How could mom not have heard it? And that she would even beg her mom, please, will you sleep with dad tonight so I can get some rest? I've got a test tomorrow. I've got school tomorrow. Could you maybe fuck dad tonight so that I can sleep? That is in an interview. Thank you, Crazy Chicken Lady. That is in an interview with Latoya. And the interview also, I shared it a few months ago, where she was so concerned when she finally moved out of the house when he was going to start on Janet, but apparently he already did. It was too late. And again, that's a video with that's bullshit. You know, and I believe Latoya. I believe Latoya. I believe that there are some women that are more comfortable pretending to be in denial, because it means they'd have to get off their ass and actually do something, and take charge. They're weak. They're weak females. They're weak, and I have no respect for weak females, you know? I don't know. She literally gave that child to him. And in this document, you'll read or hear Blunder explain how she had gone to her childhood friends at school, or, whoever, and said that she was so unhappy she wanted to make a house out in the woods and run away, and that she didn't like her mother's boyfriend because he was weird. And it just sounds like Jennifer, I don't know, maybe she's like a sadomasochist too. The sites that they were looking at, and they're not sure if Jennifer made those accounts or if Stephen made those accounts under her name. That could happen. I don't think it can happen in a 700 square foot house and 9 children. Can I ask you some really direct questions and just get you thinking? How many square feet was the home this happened in, Crazy Chicken Lady? I believe that there's fake denial. You know. You know. I can't tell you how many bombs I've thrown out just on suspicion. If I just suspect it, you got to go. Or I'm going to rip you to shreds trying to find out. Ask my husband. They lived in a camping trailer. Crazy chicken lady, are you trolling me? She knew. Stop. Come on now. You read that back to yourself. Let me put this back on over here so we don't get into it. Let me turn this up so y'all can hear. They're.
And then I'll let you know whenever I contact you.
Alrighty.
And you go around too. You go around too and see what you find.
There's not many channels that people that I'm subscribed to that are live, but I'll see if there's anyone that we know that are live streaming. I'll go see what they're talking about.
Or if they've been live in the last 24 hours, 48 hours, something like that, and see if you got anything you want to chat about and bring it to the attention over here to the soapbox.
Right.
And that's why I try to keep it 3 to 4 hours, because I want other people to be able to, go live and we be able to interact with them, because I don't want to hog the whole thing.
Well, you have Betty 2 days straight. Do you really care?
Again, I apologize to everybody who's a creator who wasn't trying to hog up nobody's time. It's just, it took a long time.
Okay, this is what we're going to do. Crazy chicken lady, I hope that you can hear. This was something else Plunder said. Plunder said that it was on video. Hey, how are you? I was looking for this right here. Okay, let me just tell y'all real quick. Live Today, it's good to see you. They said that Steven STERNS, when he had her in the car, Madeline SOTO's body in the car, that it's on video where her mouth is ajar, where she's like rigor mortis, and where he had a difficult time placing her in the trunk. It was all caught on video. These Ring camera videos, they are catching a lot of crimes like this. So I'm going to play a little bit of this, but I'm going to cover it tomorrow on True Crime Thursday.
If you've been waiting to apply,
and again, this is a Plunder covering this. I'm just going to, the first few minutes of it here. Let's see, we're going to back up.
if you've been waiting to apply for
They also said that Madeline was late. Her period was late, and her girlfriend and her were concerned, and that in the state of Florida, if the infant can, or the embryo can't live outside the body, it's not counted. So she could have been. This could have been the motive.
He has a way with FOIAs. He has a way with people.
Yes.
Check the links below to, follow him on Twitter X, because he posts stuff, sometimes a lot, on there, as well as subscribing to his YouTube channel. He was covering another case today, but he sent me this nearly 900-page document in the Jennifer SOTO and Stefan STERNS case. And boy, it reveals so much more behind
This is Plunder, True Crime, Steven STERNS, 896 pages. And it's on my wall. I shared it.
A lot of interview notes. I guess Jennifer was interviewed several times about her then.
Okay, talk to you later. Bye. Thanks for coming.
We have a lot of different viewpoints now. Of course, I'm not going to read the entire.
SDA said, Chicken Lady, I do not think so. She will be live at 6:30 tonight. There's no way the mother didn't know. Absolutely.
Nearly 900
That's a
pages
cop
document to
out.
you. I scrolled through and researched
That's a
lot of
cop
it today,
out.
the whole thing. Oh my goodness, it took hours and hours and hours, and I was painting, so I still might have paint all over me. What a day. But I had to jump on here and read it to you guys, at least the highlights. I took a bunch of notes. They talk about Jennifer looking shady, speaking about Madeline in the past tense before they had even found Madeline's body.
Okay.
I'm not going to get...
They just said that the mom, Jennifer SOTO, was using the past tense in her first interview.
Gruesome. There are some things in there. Of course, no photos or nothing like that. Nothing too gory or anything like that. A lot of it's been redacted.
Absolutely, Jody.
Black pages. And
She
I don't
did.
plan on uploading this anywhere.
When a
either.
woman claims to not know she's a lazy, weak female, she's only staying because she's lazy and weak.
Not only is it just sensitive information, but it's also, even though it's redacted, I see that certain witnesses aren't redacted, or the man who owns the property where Maddie's body was found, and different people, even Stearns' dad, his phone number's in there. I saw a lot of stuff scrolling through that was just not as redacted as I would have liked. So I thought, okay, let me not post this anywhere. Let me take notes and tell you guys what I found the most interesting. And they talk a lot. It makes me feel sad.
Okay, go ahead. Get to the shit, lady.
This, of course, is never redacted, and the location. So I'm going to assume what logically makes sense in the She took her medication. She took those teenage years. This seemed like something different and deeper. Searching that forensics, we saw all that stuff. So cops were like, look, you guys got to find somewhere else to go for the night. They'll even talk about how Maddie's grandma, Yolanda,
They took possession of the condo that day.
who is Jennifer's mom, does not like Stearns. Now we're going to hear about this.
So Jennifer's mother, which is Madeline's grandmother, did not like Steven Stearns. And he worked for Disney, remember?
Detective making a special.
They ever connected those other pedos with Stefan? Remember the ones at the Blue House, the man and son? I don't know. I think they did, and said that they were disseminating material.
Note of the fact that Jennifer was speaking about Maddie in the past tense, but what is this new job at Disney that was so important to Jen, that it was just so exhausting for her that she felt it was okay to tell Maddie and Stefan,
A gated condo community.
Not even just in another
And the House of Horrors. He was even bestiality was included in this 896 pages as part of the abuse that happened to her the night she passed.
Another floor as well. It's just
happy birthday.
The future.
This was her 13th birthday party. All this happened to her. I gotta go get my charging cord.
That she is going to recognize on Stefan when detectives show her more of his hands and his junk and everything, which elaborates on what we read before. It's not like Jennifer said she didn't notice anything, or she didn't see anything, or nothing looked like Stefan in those photos. In fact, his face is in one of them. Oh my goodness. I have a lot of evidence. This guy is going down, let me tell you.
Can y'all
now
believe
look at
that?
page 31.
His face was in some of it. His face was in some of the damn videos and shit.
Of the incident report. At this time, Detective Acosta and I responded to the front entrance of the complex and made contact with security in reference to video surveillance. Detective Acosta and I reviewed the surveillance showing both the front and the rear entrance of the complex, which exited onto Dyer Boulevard. In the surveillance footage, I observed a male wearing a red shirt leaving the complex in a 2010 silver MKZ through the rear gate at 7:50 a.m. with a female wearing a green sweater in the front seat. This person appeared to be sitting upright with her head slumped over to her left side. At 8:19 a.m., I observed a male wearing a red shirt enter the complex through the front gate near North Hoagland Boulevard. in the silver Lincoln with someone in the front passenger seat wearing a green sweater and once again slumped over. So she's still slumped over from
Slumped over with her mouth ajar.
At 8:31 a.m., the male wearing the red shirt left the complex in the silver Lincoln MKZ through the rear gate with a female in the front passenger seat, completely slumped over to the left. And it gets even more descriptive in some parts where they talk about how Maddie's mouth is agape, open and totally slumped over. And they even describe what it was like finding her body and what she was wearing. And I didn't include this part in my notes, just where on the property she was found near these like hay barrels. And it doesn't sound like she was like buried.
Her mom saw her that morning. Yeah, but she even said she was wearing black shorts. How did you know she was wearing black shorts? If you were, if you weren't part of it, because she died through the night. She would have been dead if she saw her in the morning. I think they're going to go after her next. She have had a nervous breakdown and went in the mental hospital after they showed her those photos.
It sounds like he kind of haphazardly put her in between this location and tried to cover her up. But unfortunately, there were flies and everything else that at least detectives were led to Maddie because of all this great detective work. Now let's go over this one crazy interview with Jennifer SOTO from page 32. On February 7th, 2024, Detective Acosta and I conducted a digitally recorded sworn...
This is Plunder True Crimes, reading the stuff in STERNS, 896 pages of evidence.
Interview with who I am assuming is Jennifer due to the nature of the things discussed. It continues, I introduced myself to Jennifer and informed her I was going to be the lead detective on this investigation. I informed Jennifer that Detective Hunt had provided me with a synopsis of what had occurred the day Maddie went missing. I informed Jennifer I had been advised she had a new job and that she had asked Maddie and Stefan to sleep upstairs because she needed to get rest, which she stated that was correct. According to Jennifer, Maddie had her birthday party on February 25th, 2024, beginning at 1500 hours.
Happy freaking birthday, right? This is the night of her 13th birthday. Isn't that awful? They were trying to tell her this is what we're finding. This is what happened to your daughter. They were, I think, trying to find out if she knew.
And ending at an unknown time. Jennifer had not attended.
My opinion. I think they were trying to figure out if she knew.
According to one of Maddie's friends, Stefan was not at Maddie's birthday party either, so neither one of them were there. Now, Jennifer advised that her sister had dropped off Maddie at her house at approximately 20:30 hours, which is around 8:30 p.m. And she believed Stefan had arrived shortly after that time. Like, why did he show up right when it was time for Maddie to come home?
Right. She had gone to a birthday party. They had broken up, Jennifer and Steven STERNS. There was absolutely no reason for him to come there that night but to get in bed with her daughter.
Did Jennifer call him and say, okay, I'm going to be working late. Come on over there and stay with Maddie? Stefan informed Jennifer that Maddie had taken her nighttime medication and was getting ready for bed, which consisted of taking a shower. Jennifer arrived at the house from working approximately at 22:30 hours, which is around 10:30 p.m. So it wasn't that much later. I mean, why did she even need STERNS there? And that's when Jennifer sent Maddie and Stefan to bed at approximately 2300 hours, which is 11 p.m. I asked Jennifer where Maddie and Stefan slept, and she stated upstairs in
the fourth bedroom. She'll say in the fourth bedroom.
I asked Jennifer,
the one furthest away from the living room.
Sometimes she would send them upstairs when she needed a really good night's sleep, which is so weird.
What a fruitcake this bitch is.
As we get into the relationship between Jen and Maddie, and Jennifer also advised sometimes they would all sleep together in the king-size bed, and other times Stefan would sleep upstairs, meaning Maddie and she would sleep alone. Like, why is he even there? Jennifer's
right, why is he even
Stefan
there?
off to sleep with Maddie, but then she's also just Jennifer and Maddie sometimes sleep alone.
It was her
And Stefan's in
13th
another room.
birthday party.
Anyway, we'll also go over the mystery about
And he
why they
worked
broke
at
up,
Disney.
why witness say why, witness
He worked
broke
at
friend,
Disney
why
as an
Stefan and
actor.
Jennifer broke up. Her friends are going to talk about how close Stefan and Maddie were in terms
So he
of
was one of
always,
those people that
communicating,
entertain your
how
children when
strong
you take them to
communication between
Disney.
the two of them on her phone. All of Stefan's grooming this little girl. But then Maddie's going to criticize Stefan. She's going to speak badly about him to her counselor without admitting what she was really saying.
Okay, so here, this is where Maddie is finally trying to open up to a counselor. This is all part of the evidence.
Suffering. But sometimes Maddie and Jennifer would sleep alone, and Jennifer advised it usually depended on everyone's schedule the following day. I asked Jennifer what time she had woken up on February 26, 2024, to which she stated she believed sometime between 8 a.m. and 8:15 because Stefan had gone into the room to put the leash on the dog. Now, this story is one that changes.
These
Jennifer
are
heard
great
people
for
in the
your
kitchen,
tummy
and
ache.
as far as she knew, Maddie had gone downstairs ready for school. Jennifer then stated that either Maddie or Stefan, I'm not sure which one because it's blacked out, so maybe they're talking about Maddie, maybe they're talking about Stefan here. One of them had a makeshift room in the living room that had a television. That's where Stefan did his toys and painting and stuff. It had a television, a desk, a dresser, and a bed. Maddie or Stefan only used this room to hang out and would never sleep there. I asked Jennifer if she visually observed Maddie on the morning of February 26, 2024, to which she stated no. So where did all that talk
Why did she say she knew she had on black shorts? He strangled her during the commission of a rape.
come from? You know, it flies in the face of that other report that claims Jennifer said she saw Maddie around.
She's
the
getting
age
ready
of
to tell you all that.
Other reports, Jennifer's going to say,
Bestiality was
"Oh, no,
even
the last time I
involved.
saw her was Sunday." And so then why did Jennifer correct Stefan, claiming Stefan was like, oh, Maddie had on maybe black pants or something, and Jennifer jumped in and said that night when we watched the body
He wasn't
cam
even the
video,
stepfather. He was a
it was black
boyfriend.
shorts. You know,
He'd
she
been doing
corrected
this
as
to her
if
since
she'd
she was
seen
8 years
Maddie
old.
that
They never
morning and
married.
what she was wearing to school. Turns out from
The
this
mother would
report,
let them
Maddie
sleep
was wearing
together
jeans when she
alone
was found. And they found one of her
in the
Crocs
4th
somewhere
bedroom of
else,
a
and they should have the
townhouse.
green sweater. Okay, back to the report. I asked if she had heard her, and she stated she heard people in the kitchen, but was not sure if it was her specifically. Jennifer then stated the last time she had physically seen Maddie was on February 25th, 2024, at 2300 hours when she had sent her to bed. So what's that, 11 p.m.? So Jennifer's story is just falling apart. If she last saw Maddie at 11 p.m., go off to bed in another bedroom with my boyfriend.
Right.
Yeah, we're on again, off again.
What do y'all think of that? Keep the boyfriends and stepfathers away from your children.
And anyway, Jennifer's going to claim she used to be so vigilant with Stefan, but over time, over the years, she learned to trust him. And is it really that much naivete in the world? Yes, maybe,
Right.
but oh my goodness.
For
But this
real.
flies in the face of her knowing or seeing Maddie at all on Monday. And this cops will point it out. On February 26, 2024, Jennifer got out of bed
Take your
at
vitamins.
approximately 9 a.m. So she's claiming she didn't get out of bed that Monday that Maddie went missing
Eat
until
your
9
gummies.
a.m. and didn't see her at all. She only heard Stefan, I guess. Maybe she saw him like getting a leash for one of the dogs. So Jennifer left the residence around 9:30 because she had a doctor's appointment scheduled for 10:15 a.m. So that's that blood appointment.
My husband never had any kids, and he raised my kids, and he was a good father.
I guess Stefan was talking about. Jennifer returned home approximately between 11 and 11:15 a.m. and believed Stefan was at home at this time. I asked Jennifer what she and Stefan did when they...
Okay, well, I'll cover this tomorrow then. Good to see y'all. Y'all have a good night.